Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The day starts, and I spend it in Briarhaven with Basilio. Sadly, the thing that he wanted was sold out, saying that he should check back when the seasons change. That makes him sad, as he can't wait, as it's the only thing that helps with the pain. Suddenly, a paripus man calls to us. It's a man named Vinka, and is happy to see Basilio, and glad that he survived. Commenting on how massive he is now, he replies that he took the words out of his mouth, and then asks, "Who am I, one of his lackeys?" He replies, "Nothing like that, I'm a comrade. No, a friend." Reassuring him that he can talk how he pleases, as I don't care what tribe he is. He thinks that tracks, as I've got it as rough as well, since I'm an elder. He then formally introduces himself to me, and I reply kindly, as Basilio explains that Vinka was there with the Igniter experiments when they were kids. He's surprised that he even told me about that, thinking I must be some friend. Vinka has to say that he's really happy to see him after they left. The rest of them, they were praying they made it out alive, adding that some betted on it, and I say that the bet worked out. And he brings up on how sharp Fidelio was, and gives him the herbs he was looking for as a gift of their reunion. Basilio responds that he won't turn it down, but asks if he needs it. He replies that he's got a just-in-case supply, so he better take them before he changes his mind. He takes them, thanking him, then asks how Fidelio is, which is when we give him the bad news of his passing. He replies that he understands, then seems to be in pain. We ask if he's okay, he just reassures us, saying that he just slept wrong. Basilio sighs, calling him the only lad he knows that could screw up sleeping. He stands up apologizing, as he's gonna go for now. But next time, he wants to talk more about Fidelio. Basilio is happy with that as he goes. Basilio wonders if his chest is hurting. He wonders how he sleeps at all. But he's happy to have the herbs, thinking he owes us, and gets an idea. He's gonna cook something for us. He may not look it, but he's one hell of a chef. I like the sound of that, as I agree to a good feast, as a bond grows stronger. The day doesn't end off on a good note, as we overhear that a clergyman's body has been found, so we get going before anything bad happens. And during the night, the paripus hanging out train continues, as I'm ready to spend time with Katharina, as we head to face the man who is using her people to plunder. They're shocked to see her, asking why she's here. Manhunt tells her that she must know that she's not welcome here no more. She says that she'll leave, but she'll say her piece first. They must stop attacking people and return everything they took. He laughs, thinking she'd say something smart. A lady calls her a traitor. That wounds her to tell her to stay calm, which reassures her, as she tells them to listen to their hearts. Stealing everything is a vicious cycle. Everything stolen will be stolen right back. And then what? Want to live in a fear of others stealing what you want? A life where you worry about going hungry? Isn't that what we're trying to change? The more you steal, the more you get stolen from. The paripus is silent, as Manhunt is annoyed, saying she likes to run her mouth, asking for one of the paripus to show her the door. Katharina adds that she understands they're not happy, as Manhunt asks how she's going to help them. Any bright ideas? The paripus have no business lecturing about society, as they can't hold down decent jobs. He keeps going, saying the rich get richer and spill that kind, and promoting that he knows how this world works. If they follow him, they'll have money in their pockets and drinks in their cups. That's when the paripus get mad, saying that they're not his tools, as he panics thinking that he'll die here. Katharina says that she won't kill him, and apologizes to the paripus for leading them astray. They can see what it feels like to be stolen from. That's why they shouldn't do it, thinking we should hope for a kinder world. That word seemed to work for them, but Katharina thinks Manhunt is a rusty nail. He's done a lot of bad than he's done good. I personally think that he deserved it. She guesses, but admits when he said he shed a tear for the paripus, she hopes that was real. Apparently he was in the army, but his superiors treated him poorly, thinking his life has been as hard as any paripus, and discrimination gives people that perspective. But now she wonders where she goes from here, as he's right about not having a plan, but I think that we should start with one now. She agrees with that and thanks me, as a bond grows stronger. She then once again asks me for my help, which I guess if I'm gonna be the king that promotes diversity, I should probably do that, as we head back to Altabury.